Luis, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Who's got the first question?
No questions? All right.
Who do we got? I'll start with Eric.
Luis, when you look at the Astros lineup and compare it to the Cleveland lineup that you faced in the division series, how much of a different challenge is facing Houston?
I think they're similar, but with more power, I would say. You know, a team that doesn't strike out that much. They put a ball in play, and like I say, they have power. So I think is around the same team that we faced 2017. They got a couple of different guys, but still they're around the same team.
We'll go right there in the center.
Sevy, how much is still lingering from 2017, and do you see this as a revenge spot for you guys here?
I mean, not as a revenge, but we need to play. We need to win, They have a good team. We have a good team, and they know our team very good, and we know their team very good. So we just need to go there, compete, and try to win.
In the third row, Brian.
Luis, to follow up on that, you were here in 17, 19. When you walk into this building, a lot of heartbreak happened here. What are your feelings? What do you think about?
I mean, I think about that we lose here. That's the only thing that's been to my mind. And I think all the guys that have been here since then, they had to remember that. They had to remember that feeling and try to not feel the same way, this year. Try to be better, try to go out there with that mentality and win games.
And up front to your right, Brendan.
I think it's fair to say that Astros fans don't like the Yankees so much. What do you think about the hostile environment you'll encounter tomorrow?
I mean, everywhere we go, we're not liked. So it's not here. It's everywhere. So it's gonna be the same, If we go to, Boston every year is the same. We go to, the only place that they really like us a little bit is Tampa because they don't have a lot of fans there. But it's like that everywhere we go. So I think we're used to it and we embrace that. If they don't like us because they think we're good, we can win.
We'll stay right there.
Elaborando un poco lo que está diciendo él, y ustedes, ¿cuál es su perspectiva, su opinión acerca de este rival que tienen enfrente, que durante los últimos media década se ha convertido en un talón de Aquiles para su equipo, pero también un equipo que junto con ustedes, han creado grandes series?
No, como ya anteriormente, es un equipo que tiene tremendo talento, un equipo de poder, que se ha demostrado que tiene lo suficiente para estar aquí en los playoffs. Y nosotros como equipo lo que tenemos que ir al terreno a jugar pelota, a jugar, a dar lo mejor de nosotros, y al final nadie sabe lo que puede pasar.
Dave in the third row on your left.
Luis, it's pretty rare that you get to celebrate and then have to play such an important game right after. How was it? Did guys pretty much switch from party mode to business mode fairly quick last night, or how did that transition work? Because you guys, deserve to celebrate after the win, but it was kind of tough to know when to switch it back.
Yeah, I mean, the champagne is terrible, so I think that helped a little bit. Nobody likes that thing. So I think after 10 or 20 minutes, everybody was tired. Just we went to the plane right away. I think everybody's ready. I didn't see nobody drinking much. Like I said, champagne was not great. But I think everybody's ready.
Greg up front to your left.
You said earlier it's not about revenge. Have you personally gotten over what the Astros did in 2017? And if you have or haven't, how have you been able to perhaps put that behind you?
Of course. Long time ago, MLB did what they need to do to fix whatever they were doing, and I think where I always think that this is the thing that they don't need to cheap because it's really good. They have a great lineup. They can go to the World Series. They can they can play good because they've always been good. So for me, that's in the past, and we need to focus in the present right now. And we have the team that beat us a couple of times in front of us, and we have to go there and just give 100% and play good baseball.
Randy in the fourth row on your right.
I was going to ask you about that too, but was there a time when you were very angry, and does time heal that at some point? I know Judge, Stanton, some other guys were the next spring really were strong about their opinions. Was there a time when you were really upset?
Oh, yes, of course. I mean, for the second that I hear about it, I mean, I was in the bullpen when I saw that homer go through my head. So, when I think about all that, of course, I was mad at the beginning, but, we can do nothing about it. I mean, what are we going to do? I mean, if I stay angry, is that going to change something? It's not going to do nothing. So I just, I mean, I think in spring training, everybody was asking about that. It was too much. So, like I say, now we got this team that's very good. They got great players. So we got a chance to go out there and compete.
Any questions for Luis? Ian on your left. Luis.
When people think of the 2017 Astros going forward, I think the first person they think of is Altuve. What makes him so dangerous as a hitter, and what's the best way to attack him as a pitcher?
I mean, like you said, he's a great hitter. So we just need to go, for me, is whatever is good for me that day. I don't think there is a way to go to get him out. He's a smart guy. He's been in the league for a long time. He's been hitting 300 for a long time. So for me, I just need to go whatever I think is going to work that day for me.
Other questions for Luis? Anything else? No? All right, Luis, thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate it.